Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. And as promised, I've hit 400 subscribers, and here's the face reveal that I promised. Yes, I know. Sorry. Yes, I know. Quite shocking. You're so used to hearing my voice, and you think this dude's a 25-year-old. Especially with the way he acts sometimes. But as you can see, I'm a dad gamer. I have 3 children, a wife, a dog, job, a house. But this gaming stuff is my elixir. It helps keep me young. Why have I got a zit? Maybe I'm getting younger and going back into puberty. I'm going to chuck a black and white filter on. That should deal with that. Okay, well, let's take you on a little journey. I started this gaming channel 3rd of April 2018. That was almost 3 years ago, only 3 years ago. Honestly, it feels like 10 years ago with the gaming adventures that I have had. Yes, I'm a dad gamer. I did not start this up to play games with my kids. I was already doing that. Actually, comment in the comments below. Do your parents play computer games with you, or did they? I'm just curious to find out your stories. But anyway, I was a vlogger doing daily vlogs. I still occasionally do that sort of stuff, and I would use gaming as a way to reward myself and relax after doing some vlogs. I'd spend some hours putting stuff together, putting it out there, and then I would chill, just playing games like Far Cry, Resident Evil, PC games basically. But I would catch people doing gaming videos from time to time, and I was always curious about how they did that. It seemed pretty technical and difficult, and I love learning. So what better way to learn about stuff like that than to start actually trying to capture that gaming footage. It wasn't something that I thought my vlog audience would be interested in, so set up a gaming channel. Here we are. I was HissingThoughts FTW exclamation mark to start with, but over time that dropped off because nobody would call me HissingThoughts FTW exclamation mark, and just became gaming, not because I thought I was a good gamer, but because just a brand that this was the gaming arm of my publishing empire. The first video, I'm going to put a little bit in it here.
What's up, bud? You need some help? I'm pretty good at preparing.
Now that we control the gold mine, we have...
I'm sorry. My bad. I've never done that before. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. The driver. In all these games, people drive on the wrong side of the road. The left-hand side is you drive and the steering wheel's on the right. I was shooting the wrong. It doesn't matter.
But it was terrible. I had an old laptop. It was limited. Didn't have a headset. Audio was picked up through the laptop. The webcam was through the laptop. I had OBS, but I didn't have a graphics card that I had was kind of old by that stage, yada, yada, yada. And then I was really into watching PewDiePie videos. He would play this game called PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, PUBG, on PC, I think it was. I watched that for a year before I decided to pay money to play it myself, and my God, it was pretty terrible. But I had a friend who's actually older than me who was playing it, and we teamed up and played many games terribly in PUBG PC. And then a Norwegian friend, very good friend, he's been on this channel as Kapitan Bastos, but he's rebranded lately as Fox Froth, not to be confused with Fox from the COD mobile world, my main gaming partner there. And both of us had come out of there's a a YouTuber called Casey Neistat. He's American, New York, LA these days, and he developed this app for, I guess it was sort of for vlogging. It was kind of almost had hallmarks of TikTok in it, I guess, maybe. And the community built up around that before that app died. And then everybody that was there, that was connected, sort of spread off onto different apps and stuff. And my friend had this idea of, for a core group of us, maybe we could do this new app, this new game, mobile game called PUBG Mobile, because it allowed you voice comms through it, and he didn't have a PC. So, I would have much rather been a PC player, but I begrudgingly downloaded it and started playing, and there was a good core group of us for that first season. That's how we stayed in touch.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, players?
What's up?
Welcome to another episode of two middle-aged men trying to understand gaming and our Mexican friend from Beyond the Wall.
Right, I'm gonna go, guys. Good night. You're the leader.
Why is there an audio? Oh, he went. Come back.
Are you ready?
David left. He keeps rejecting my invites. How can we have a guest?
And then me and my Norwegian friend, we've been together on PUBG for 3 years now. Actually, PUBG just celebrated its 3rd year. And then COD Mobile came out. It's got a battle royale arm to it, but it was the first person multiplayer experience that a bunch of us from PUBG wanted to try out, including Fox and the PUBG clan leader Wolf.
Alright guys, single file line.
Wait, it's hide behind the card.
Human centipede.
Alright, let's go. Human centipede? Alright, let's go.
I wish this was third person. No, I need to be at the back for content. I need to be at the back. Hang on. You ruined our human centipede party. Oh, bitch. Behind us. Sniper.
Alright, they got a 6-point lead.
Got him. And kind of that's where we are now. I'm really almost exclusively a mobile player. I've got a lot of games I've paid for on Steam. Haven't even downloaded them yet. I have limited time to rank in this game that I love, but I love it anyway. And what I really love is this gaming experience where you can make friends all around the world, and you can find a community as well. And that's kind of where I feel connected there, especially with latest developments. Just looking back at my channel, I'm 6'4". I'm a tall YouTuber, but I'm a small YouTuber. 400 subs though is really big for me. These are the most popular videos I've ever had. This one, Enemies Ahead. I'm a front man in a band. It's a garage band. I've got 4 friends. We catch up in my garage every Wednesday to play music. We write original music. We've been doing that for about a decade now. But this song here, I did for PUBG, just sampling some of the in-game sound and call-outs and stuff, and it's, yeah.
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead. Enemies get to the safe zone. Enemies get to the safe zone. Enemies get to the safe zone. Enemies ahead.
51,000 views so far, and that was December 8, 2018. Kind of want to do something similar for COD actually. I'll have to get around to that. And then we've got here this one, Hawk's Nest says recoil a lot. He did a half-hour video looking at guns and said recoil a lot in that. And another YouTuber, iFerg, who's a friend of his, made a comment about how someone should just do a video of him saying recoil a lot. So I did that night. Took a couple of hours to go through, and then I counted them all off because everyone was arguing in the chat about that, in his chat about that. And so that one's had 18,000.
Recoil.
That got a boost because Hawk's Nest actually liked it and pinned it in his video, in his comments. He also commented on it. He's one of 2 big YouTubers that have commented on that one. Then, bizarrely, this complete your COD Mobile clan missions with this one easy trick. I put it out there as partly to be helpful, because you can, to get the credits and the crates if you're in a clan, to do those missions. 99% of the time you can do it really quickly. But it was kind of a joke video. I know some people got frustrated that I did almost 10 minutes of it when I could have just summed it up in 2 minutes. But there you are. That's had 4,000 views. And then this one here, I'm quite proud of at the top here. Just 10 minutes of jokes to jinxing himself. So here's another big COD Mobile YouTuber, and he was streaming.
In your mouth, like, blah, 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 blah,
Lost the bomb.
That was only last month. For me, that's really fast performing. So, and that Jokester shared that on his social medias, so that helped there, obviously. But it was also fun putting it together. That's the intrinsic reward I got out of that. Okay, so where to from here? Some of you will have been following my gaming war stories. I have a background in journalism. It's not what I do now, but then I have a day job. I have all these other things I do outside of it. So it's, what do I do? Currently still running out the Jokester series, where I had a conversation with him on live on stream for, I think it was 4.5 hours. And that series is basically satisfying my own curiosity. I don't work for a publication or anything like that these days. But one of the great skills of a good journalist is just curiosity, having questions and wanting answers, basically, or seeking answers. I'm involved in this gaming community with all of you, and there's things I'm curious about, and so if I can get access to the people that can give me answers, and Jokester was kind enough to to have me ask questions and answer them, just to chill out, have a conversation, play some games, and I think we got some really interesting stuff that people didn't know about him, and good on him for sharing that. So I'm keen to do more of that. I've got some ideas, and we'll see if I can manage to make some of them happen. That's playing to a skill that I have, an ability. I want to get better at this game. I honestly don't think I'm that great at it, but I love learning and improving, as do I'm sure most of you. So if I'm doing that and getting to hang out with friends and have fun at the same time, that keeps me engaged. And if I'm having fun and recording it, I think you guys like to see people having fun as well. So I'm still going to share that sort of stuff. And then who knows? When I started this, I used to call it a gaming comedy channel. I think it was more that I was just bad at gaming that produced so many potato moments. So it's sort of that sort of comedy. Okay, and just in summary, I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there that are watching this right now. Whether you're a lurker, someone that's never engaged with me, but sometimes watches stuff, I appreciate that as well, even though I don't know what you find engaging or any of that. I just appreciate that you're out there watching and you're happy just doing that. That's cool. To those that have been there been here for some time and are still watching, even though I might not be doing as much of what I was doing previously, thank you. To newfound friends and supporters, thank you. We wouldn't be doing 400 right now without that. And thank you, Barry the Great. You were number 400. Appreciate it, bud. And also thank you to those that were brave and kind enough and honest enough to give me feedback in the comments through the bits. There was someone recently who was just calling out, hey, that thing you did on Hawk's Nest, that's why I subscribed. And, the scene is awash with great gameplay and stuff. That gets pretty boring. How about you do some more of that comedy stuff? So I took that on board, and I've been trying to get back to there. Also, for those that maybe commented play ranked noob or things like that, or challenged me to 1v1 snipers, thank you as well, because that makes me think about things as well in a positive way. But yeah, most of all, I'm wanting to positively engage in a community of like-minded people. So that's my goal, that's my ambition, and if that sounds like you, welcome. Let's see how long 500 takes. Alrighty.
I love you, baby.
Off my ass.
Okay, where should we meet up and do this then? You've jumped already, haven't you? Leave a guy hanging. Don't land. Oh, too late. What the fuck? He doesn't see me. Excuse me, sir. I'm in a predicament. I need help. I'm stuck on the. Could you please stop shooting? I'm stuck on the roof. It says cutaway parachute, but if I do that, could you please just stop firing for a second? If I cut away the parachute, I'm going to fall through the glass, and I just got clipped for Twitch for falling and dying. Hello?
I woke my wife up. I laugh quite loud sometimes.
Look at this guy over here. Look at him. Hello, sir. That's why I was yelling.
Hello, sir.
Cool. Okay, now I'm going to win this game. Ah.